Hey, Ashley. Are you free to talk for a bit? I'm freaking out over here.
Hey, Carla. Sure, I've got some time. What's going on?
It's about the wedding. I'm seriously stressing out about the expenses.
Oh no, what happened? I thought you had everything planned out.
Yeah, we thought so too. But now, when I started really adding up all the costs, it's way more than we budgeted for. Rodney has these ideas for the wedding, and honestly, so do I. But it's just all getting so expensive.
Ugh, that sucks. Weddings can get so pricey. But what kind of things are over budget?
Pretty much everything. The venue, the catering, the decorations, my dress, Rodney's suit, flowers, the photographer. I mean, you name it, it's over budget. And you know how much I've been dreaming about my wedding dress. I found the perfect one, but it's just so expensive.
I remember you talking about that dress. It's the one with all the lace and the long train, right? It sounds beautiful.
Yes, that's the one. I've always wanted a dress like that. I don't want to settle for anything less, but I don't see how we're going to afford it. And Rodney's been dreaming about having this amazing live band, and they're charging a fortune too.
That does sound tough. Have you talked to Rodney about cutting back on some things?
Yeah, but he's pretty set on what he wants too. We've both got these dreams for our wedding day, and it's hard to let go of them. I mean, it's our one special day, right? We both want it to be perfect.
Absolutely. You both deserve that. But it sounds like you might have to make some compromises. Have you considered talking to your dad about helping out?
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm really nervous about asking my dad for money. I know he's not in the best financial situation, and I don't want to put pressure on him. But I also feel like he's my dad, you know? Maybe he could help out a bit?
I get it. It's always tough asking for money, especially from family. But if you explain your situation, he might be willing to help. Have you talked to Rodney about this?
We've talked about it a little. Rodney's parents have already offered to help us out, and that's made things a bit easier. But I feel like it's unfair to rely on them completely. Rodney thinks my dad will step up too if I ask him. But I don't know, I'm just really nervous.
I understand. Maybe you could start by just explaining the situation to your dad without directly asking for money right away. See how he reacts. If he offers to help, great. If not, you can think about other options.
That's a good idea. I don't want to come off as demanding. I just wish things weren't so complicated. I mean, we've already got so much to think about with the wedding planning. Adding money stress on top of that is just too much.
Weddings are stressful enough without money issues. Maybe you could also look at some areas where you could cut back just a little. Even small savings can add up.
I know, but it's so hard. I've been dreaming about this day for so long. I want everything to be perfect.
And it will be. Even if you have to make some compromises, it will still be your special day. The most important thing is that you and Rodney are getting married. Everything else is just extra.
You're right. I need to keep reminding myself of that. But it's still hard to let go of some of these dreams. Like the dress. I know it's just a dress, but it's the dress I've always wanted. And the venue is just perfect, too. It's this beautiful old manor house with gorgeous gardens. It's exactly what I pictured.
It sounds amazing. But maybe you could find a similar dress for a lower price, or a venue that's just as beautiful but not as expensive. Sometimes you can find hidden gems if you look a little harder.
I've been looking, trust me. It's just that everything else I've seen doesn't quite measure up. And Rodney's been so excited about the band. I don't want to let him down either. He's been so great through all of this.
He sounds like a keeper. Maybe you two could sit down together and go over the budget again. See if there are any areas where you can save, or if there's anything that's not as important that you could cut out.
We've tried that. But every time we start cutting things, we just end up back where we started. It feels like everything is important. I just don't know what to do.
I get that. But you have to find a balance somewhere. Maybe you could talk to a wedding planner or someone who can give you some professional advice on where to save money. Sometimes they have tricks and tips that you wouldn't think of.
That's a good idea. I'll look into that. I just really hope my dad can help out. Even a little bit would make a big difference.
I'm sure he'll understand. He loves you and wants you to be happy. He might surprise you.
I hope so. I think I'll give him a call tonight and see if he has time to talk. I just need to gather my courage first.
You can do it. Just be honest with him. He's your dad. He'll want to help if he can.
Thanks, Ashley. You always know how to make me feel better. I'm still nervous, but at least I have a plan now.
Anytime, Carla. You're going to have a beautiful wedding. I just know it. No matter what, it will be a special day because it's about you and Rodney.
You're right. Thank you so much for listening. I really needed to get all of that off my chest.
I'm always here for you. Let me know how it goes with your dad, okay?
I will. Thanks again, Ashley. I'm going to try to relax a bit now and not stress too much.
Good idea. Take a deep breath and remember that everything will work out in the end. You've got this.
Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Carla. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Hey, Rodney. I was just talking with Ashley. She really helped me calm down a bit about the wedding expenses.
That's great, babe. I've got some good news that might help too.
Oh? What's that?
My parents just called me. They're giving us $10,000 for the wedding. Can you believe it?
Are you serious? That's amazing!
Yeah, they said they want us to have the best day ever.
That's so generous of them.
I know, right? They're the best. This should help us cover a lot of the expenses.
It definitely will. Oh, I'm so relieved.
But you know, even with that money, we're still under budget.
Yeah, we are. But we can make it work.
I don't see why we should have to make it work. Your dad should be contributing more.
Rodney, you know my dad is a single father. He's already done so much for me. I don't want to pressure him.
I get that, but traditionally, the bride's father pays for the wedding. It's not like we're asking for anything outrageous.
I know, but it's just hard for me to ask him for more.
Come on, Carla. Your dad needs to step up. It's his duty as your father.
He's done so much for me already. He's not as well off as your parents.
That's not our problem. This is your wedding day. He should want to make it special for you.
He does want to make it special. He's already doing everything he can.
If he really cared, he'd find a way to give us more money. My parents didn't hesitate to help out. Why should your dad be any different?
It's not that simple.
Yes, it is. He needs to stop being so selfish and think about what you want.
He's not selfish. He's just doing the best he can.
Well, his best isn't good enough. This is supposed to be the most important day of your life, and he's not stepping up.
It's just hard to ask him for more.
You need to push him. He needs to understand how important this is.
I don't want to hurt his feelings.
Sometimes you have to be tough. If he really loves you, he'll find a way to help.
I know he loves me.
Then he should want to do whatever it takes to make you happy.
I just feel so guilty.
Don't feel guilty. He's your dad. He's supposed to take care of you.
But he's a single father. It's not easy for him.
That's no excuse. Plenty of single parents find a way to make it work.
I just don't want to put too much pressure on him.
You're not putting pressure on him. You're just asking him to do his part.
I don't know.
Come on, Carla. You deserve the best. Your dad needs to step up.
I know, but...
No buts. This is your wedding. It's supposed to be perfect.
I just don't want to hurt him.
You're not hurting him. You're asking him to be a good father.
He is a good father.
Then he'll understand.
I hope so.
Trust me, he will.
I just don't want to come off as ungrateful.
You're not ungrateful. You're just asking for what you deserve.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right. Your dad needs to do more.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
Good. It's about time he steps up.
I just hope he understands.
He will. Just be firm with him.
I'll try.
Don't try. Do it.
Okay.
Good. We need that money to make our wedding perfect.
I know.
And you deserve a perfect wedding.
Thanks, Rodney.
No problem. Just make sure you talk to him soon.
I will.
Good. And don't let him off easy.
I won't.
If you start getting cold feet, just picture yourself in that dress you told me you found. I'm really excited to see you in it too, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, I will.
You've got this.
I hope so.
You do. If he's worth anything as a father, he'll help you out. If he can't even help his little girl have the wedding of her dreams, then what kind of father is he?
You have a point.
You know I do. Just be firm. Don't back down.
Okay, I got it. I'll message him tonight.
Perfect.
I just hope he understands.
He will. Just stick to your guns. And remember, this is your wedding. You deserve the best.
I know.
Good. Now I should get back to work. Talk to you later. Love you.
Okay, got it. Love you too.
Thanks, babe.
No problem. I'll let you know how it goes.
Please do.
Wish me luck.
You don't need luck. Just be firm.
Okay, I will.
Good. I love you.
I love you too.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
You're not going to believe this, Dad. It's about my wedding. I hope you're sitting down. When I figured out all the expenses for everything that me and Rodney want, it looks like we're going to be over budget.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I guess we'll just have to find something you can cut back on. It shouldn't be too hard.
Unfortunately, there's just nothing we can skimp on. Rodney's got his heart completely set on his suit, his grooming, the food, everything. He's already decided this is the point he wants to go with. And I found the perfect dress, so I really don't want to settle either. And he said he absolutely won't settle for anything less either.
Well, then I guess you'll just have to raise the budget of what you're expecting to spend. You two should still have plenty of money to pay for everything, right?
No, we don't. Why would you think that? You know that after we get married, we're moving into that new place, right? That's going to cost a pretty penny, too. We gotta pay for the movers and all the new furniture and appliances and stuff. It's not going to be cheap. I can't afford to dip into my savings anymore.
Is now really the time to be worried about your savings? This is your wedding. If you have to spend a little bit more, you have to spend a little bit more. You only get married once. If you really don't want to take out any more of your savings, then you could always put some of it on a credit card or something. Just make sure that you pay it off.
Are you serious? Are you really telling your own daughter that she needs to take on debt to pay for her wedding? Would you really do that to me?
Well, you don't want to cut back on any of the expenses, and you don't want to use any of your savings. So what else are you going to do? How else do you plan on paying for everything then? Just make sure you don't ruin your credit.
You gotta be kidding me! How can you say that to me? You're supposed to be my dad. This is when I expected you to step up and offer to give us some money, Dad.
You expected what now?
Your daughter is here telling you that she doesn't have enough money for her wedding. You're not going to do anything about it? Come on, just give me some cash. I don't want to put any of these wedding expenses on a credit card.
Hold your horses. Did you really think you could just tell me you didn't have enough money and I would offer to give you some out of the goodness of my heart?
Of course I did! But you really let me down. I figured you would offer on your own. I didn't even think I would have to ask you. Like I said, I thought you were supposed to be my father. Why don't you want to help me?
Excuse me?
Rodney's parents agreed to help us out right away. They didn't have a problem with it at all. They were totally understanding when we talked to them about all the wedding expenses. We didn't have to beg them for anything. They offered on their own to give us a little money to help out. But for whatever reason, you don't want to do that for us at all. How can you still call yourself my father? I am so embarrassed to have you as my dad. How am I going to tell Rodney and his parents about this? What are they going to think?
You're embarrassed. I think you're taking this a little too hard. You guys said from the start that you would pay for your own wedding. I know traditionally it's the father of the bride who pays for it, but this isn't the 1800s anymore. You can't just assume I'm going to foot the bill based on tradition. Besides, you know I don't have that much money anyway.
Fine, then I guess we'll just have to rely on Rodney's parents. I don't know why I ever asked you in the first place. Is that what you want? You want my wedding to be paid for by somebody else's family? Don't you want to help out at all? Don't you realize how pathetic that's going to make me feel? What are Rodney's parents going to think of me now? Don't you understand that I have a certain level of pride? Why can't you see what you're doing to me?
I don't care whether they give you any money or not. That's up to them. It's not my fault that the two of you can't afford your own wedding ceremony. You're both adults. I don't know what all this pride nonsense is about. Where is that coming from? You need to get that nonsense out of your head.
I don't want to hear it from you. I'm your only daughter. I can't believe you don't care more about this. Are you really telling me that you can't spare a little money to make me have the best wedding I could ever possibly want? It's already been hard enough on me growing up with a single father. I was always so ashamed of that. And now this. Here I am, finally getting married and starting a family of my own. And you want to do this to me?
What did you just say to me?
All my friends who are already married got a little help from their parents with the wedding expenses. Why do I have to be the only one who doesn't? Rodney said right from the start that he figured his parents would help us out a little bit. You're the only parents of any of my friends that I know of who can't help out at all with their kid's wedding. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? I'm begging you. Please just don't embarrass me anymore. I've already been through enough.
You better watch your mouth, Carla. Just because I was a single father, that doesn't mean it's anything for you to be ashamed of. You know I worked hard to give you the best life I possibly could. You never wanted for anything. You always have plenty to eat and nice new clothes on your back. I got you all the stuff you wanted every year for Christmas. What's the big deal? If anything, I might have been too easy on you. I think I spoiled you by getting you everything you ever wanted.
Well, if you've gone this far getting me everything I ever wanted, why can't you just help me out and give me some money for my wedding? You say I never wanted for anything. Well, here's the first time. I want to be able to pay for the wedding that I've dreamed of since I was a little girl. Why can't you help me? I can't believe you're not willing to help me at all, but you want to sit here and talk to me about what a great father you were. I don't want to hear it.
Carla.
Never mind. I don't know why I ever thought I could count on you anyway. You're just a poor single father after all. I was stupid to ever expect you to give me any money. I should have known that you wouldn't be happy to help out the same way Rodney's parents are. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about when I say it was hard for me growing up with a single father. Rodney, I just talked to my dad. I can't believe it!
Hey, babe, what happened? Did he say it would help?
No, he refused. Can you believe that? He just flat out said no.
Are you serious? What did he say exactly?
He said he couldn't afford it and that we should find a way to make it work with what we have. Like, what the hell?
Unbelievable. He just doesn't get it, does he?
No, he doesn't. I'm so angry and ashamed. How can he just abandon me like this?
It's pathetic. He's supposed to be your father. He should be stepping up, not making excuses.
Exactly. You were right all along. He's worthless. I can't believe he's doing this to me.
I told you, didn't I? He just doesn't care enough to do what needs to be done. He's letting you down.
It's so frustrating. I never thought he'd be like this. Especially now, when we need him the most.
Some people just don't understand responsibility. It's like he doesn't even care about your happiness.
He doesn't. He's so wrapped up in his own struggles that he can't see how important this is to me.
He's being completely selfish. It's like he doesn't want you to have the perfect wedding you deserve.
Exactly. How can he just sit back and watch us struggle like this? It's not fair.
It's not. We've done everything we can. The least he could do is help out a bit more. It's not like we're asking for the world.
Right? It's just some extra money to make sure everything goes smoothly. But no, he has to make it all about him and his issues.
It's honestly embarrassing. My parents didn't hesitate to help. They get it. They understand how important this is.
I know. Your parents have been amazing. I feel so lucky to have them.
Well, you're part of the family now. They want you to have the best day ever. Unlike your dad, apparently.
Ugh, I can't believe I ever thought he would come through for us. He's always been like this, making excuses, never stepping up.
You deserve so much better. He should be ashamed of himself.
I'm starting to think he is. He just doesn't want to admit it. It's easier for him to pretend like he can't help.
It's cowardly, if you ask me. He should be doing whatever it takes to make sure you have the best day possible.
Exactly. I'm his only daughter, and he can't even be bothered to help out for my wedding. It's disgraceful.
It really is. He needs to realize that this isn't about him. It's about you and making sure your day is perfect.
I don't know what to do anymore. I feel so betrayed.
We'll figure it out. We don't need him. We can do this on our own. It just sucks that he's making it harder for us.
Yeah, we will. It just hurts, you know? I thought he cared more than this.
I get it. It's hard when someone you're supposed to rely on lets you down. But we're stronger than this. We'll get through it.
Thanks, Rodney. I don't know what I'd do without you. You've been my rock through all of this.
Always, babe. We're in this together. We'll make it work, with or without your dad's help.
You're right. We don't need him. We'll find a way to make our wedding perfect, no matter what.
Absolutely. And who knows? Maybe he'll realize how wrong he is and change his mind. But if not, we've got this.
I hope so. But even if he doesn't, we'll still have an amazing day. I'm just so tired of his excuses.
I know, it's frustrating. But we're better than that. We won't let him ruin our day.
Definitely. I'm not going to let his negativity bring us down. We deserve the best, and we'll make sure we get it.
That's the spirit. We'll show him that we don't need his help to have the wedding of our dreams.
Exactly. Thanks for always having my back, Rodney. It means the world to me.
Always, babe. We're a team. Nothing can stop us.
I love you so much. I can't wait to marry you and start our life together.
I love you too. It's going to be amazing no matter what. We've got this.
We do. And we'll make it the best day ever, with or without my dad's help.
That's right. We don't need his negativity. We're going to have the most beautiful wedding, and it will be all because of us.
Exactly. We're strong, and we can handle this. I'm so glad I have you by my side.
Me too, babe. We're going to make this work. No one can bring us down.
Thanks, Rodney. I feel so much better now. We've got this.
Anytime, babe. We're in this together, and we'll make it perfect, no matter what. Elton, I know this must be some kind of joke. Are you really not going to help us out with our wedding expenses at all? I can't believe you would do this to your only daughter. She's only going to get married this once, and it's to a nice guy like me, too. Why wouldn't you want to help her out with the best wedding day she could possibly ever want? I think that you two should be able to pay for the whole thing yourselves. You said from the beginning that you would. I don't know why you're coming to me like this now. She's your daughter. She wants a big wedding, right? So her and her parents, or in her case, parent, should be paying for it. It shouldn't be that hard for you to find something that you can cut back on just a little bit. You're going to have to make some compromises. I think it's kind of strange that you're coming after my money like this. You're the one who's being weird about this whole thing. This is your daughter we're talking about. Let me remind you again. She's your only daughter. This is only going to happen once. I can't believe that you're so unwilling to give her the best wedding that she could ever have. Don't you care about her at all? I know it used to be really hard to be a single father, but I've heard these days most of them don't even struggle financially that badly anymore. I figured you probably have been able to save up a good amount of money in your life. I'm so disappointed in you. Excuse me? She's the only family you have. I figured you'd be happy to spend some money on her if it would make us happy. But I guess maybe it is harder to be a single father than I thought. Seems like you're still a really poor person. I'm really sorry, Elton, but I think I'm going to have to rethink my whole relationship with you. What exactly do you mean by that, Rodney? Are you trying to threaten me? You know exactly what I mean. I'm saying that I want to cut you out of our lives. I don't think we need to have any contact with you anymore. What did you just say? I thought I knew what I was getting into when I decided to marry Carla. I knew that sometime in the future we would have to take care of you since you don't have anyone else in your life. And I was ready to do that for you. Now that I found out how unwilling you are to help us pay for our wedding expenses, I've decided to rethink all that. I don't think there's any way I could care for you in your old age now. So, you're on your own. Best of luck to you being a lonely old man. Hold on just a minute. I never had any intention of trying to make you take care of me when I get older. Where did you get that idea? Don't try to fool me. I know exactly what you wanted. You're a single father. You don't have any other family you can rely on besides your daughter. What else were you planning to happen when you got old? Who did you think was going to take care of you if not us? You must think I'm stupid. No, I really didn't expect anything from you. As a matter of fact, I never wanted to trouble my only daughter with taking care of me when I got old. I've done everything I can to make sure I'll be fine on my own. I never wanted to be a burden on her. Well, then you better keep doing whatever you can to take care of yourself on your own. Because you're not going to be able to rely on us. And you better not ever expect your son-in-law to be nice to you ever again. Okay then, I think I'll let you go now. What a pathetic loser of a single parent you are. I can tell you did your best to not look too frumpy today. But you didn't quite get there. I did want to look my best for my daughter's wedding. I don't know why you have to be so cruel to me. I quite like the suit that I picked out. Plenty of other people gave me compliments too. If you had enough money to buy yourself a nice suit like that, then why couldn't you have helped us out with our wedding expenses? You weren't even willing to help out your only daughter for her special day. This will never happen again, but you didn't care. The only thing you cared about was having a nice new suit for the occasion. But it's exactly because it's my daughter's wedding that I thought I need to look my best today. I did write you guys a check as a wedding present. I thought you'd be happy about that. It seems like you're very interested in my money after all. So even if I didn't help you out with the wedding expenses up front, you don't have anything to complain about anymore, do you? Are you kidding me? I saw that check that you wrote us. $5,000. You think that's some kind of great wedding gift?
You must be out of your mind. $5,000 is not enough to excuse your behavior. You should have helped us out with the wedding in the first place.
Are you serious? Hang on a minute. How do you already know how much that check is for? I didn't think you'd had a chance to open the card yet. Why did you feel the need to check what was in my card right away?
Because it's from you. Ha! I'm really busy with everything that's going on today, but I made sure that I had the time to see how much money you had given us.
Good lord. You're really obsessed with getting my money. Was it really that important to you that you had to see it right away? You couldn't have at least waited until the reception.
Why should I have to wait? This is my special day. You need to stop acting like Carla and I are the ones in the wrong here. You're the one who is so stingy throughout this whole process. Are you even listening to yourself? Do you really think we should be happy about some little $5,000 check? And who cares when I opened it?
To be honest, I don't care if you're happy with that check or not anymore. It is what it is. Take it or leave it. I've done everything I can for Carla her whole life. I was really happy to see her get married today. I'm sorry that you don't appreciate the gift that I got you.
Who would be happy with such a stingy amount of money like that? How can you expect us to be satisfied with that?
Excuse me?
My parents already gave us $10,000 just to help us cover the wedding expenses. Compare that to your zero. And I know they're going to give us another $10,000 check today as a wedding present. So what do you have to say for yourself now? You've given us such a pathetic amount of money compared to my parents. Don't you feel sorry for your behavior? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
You know what, Rodney? That's great that your parents were able to afford to give you guys so much money. Good for them. But you really shouldn't go around comparing the size of the presents that people get you. It's the thought that counts. And yeah, I do think the $5,000 is a good amount of money. So what?
Ugh, I don't want to hear another word from you. You're so cheap. You know I was ready to forgive you today if you had brought us a sizable check. But you ruined any chance of that ever happening. You're no longer allowed to attend this wedding. So would you do me a favor and go ahead and head home?
What a terrible person you are. I can't believe you would kick the bride's own father out of her wedding because you're not happy with the amount of money he gave you. You need to get over yourself and start learning to treat people with respect. I don't know what my daughter sees in you.
You think you can tell me what to do after that chump change you gave us as a wedding gift? Don't make me laugh. Get out of here, you cheapskate father-in-law. I don't want you anywhere near me on my wedding day.
Fine. Don't mind if I do.
Better get up and get your butt out the door right this second.
Like I said, I'll give you exactly what you want. I'll be out of your hair right this second. But when you regret what you've done later, don't come crying to me about it. I don't want to hear it.
Why would I ever regret this? You must be out of your mind. Carla's right next to me, by the way. She's so embarrassed by you. She wants you to get out of here, too.
Well, then it looks like you'll be paying the regular rate after all. I'll be asking for that $30,000 that I paid up front back.
What are you talking about? What do you mean you paid $30,000 up front? For what?
I mean exactly what I said. I thought since I was the father of the bride, I should try to do something to help you guys out. So I had a talk with the wedding venue beforehand without telling you guys. I actually offered to pay for $30,000 worth of your wedding expenses. But I told them to tell you guys that it was just a discount. I didn't want you to know it was me who had paid.
You did what now? You can't be serious. How come you didn't say anything about this before? Carla's still right here with me. She says you didn't even tell her anything about that. Why would you keep this from us?
Of course I didn't tell her anything about it. I didn't want you guys to know. I just wanted to do something nice for you guys. I didn't need to take any credit for it.
But why would you do something like that? Why couldn't you just come out and tell us? If you were going to help us out after all, why didn't you just give us the money directly like we asked? That would have made everything so much easier on all of us.
I don't understand why you had to do it in this roundabout method. Why did you have to go behind our backs and do this? What was the point of that? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. I guess it did end up causing us all a lot of trouble, but I never intended things to go this way. Maybe it would have been easier on all of us if I had just given you the $30,000 directly. But there are some people in this world who don't like accepting large gifts like that. I didn't want to make you guys feel uncomfortable.
What? Who in the world would be upset about receiving $30,000? I've never met anybody like that.
Well, trust me, there are plenty of people like that. That's why I didn't want to give you guys the $30,000 directly. I don't want you to feel like you owed me anything. I was just trying to make you guys have the best wedding you possibly could. Even if it was supposed to be in celebration of your wedding, that kind of a man can sometimes make people feel uncomfortable. I never wanted you to feel like you were in debt to me for it. I just wanted you guys to be happy. Especially since you're going to be my son-in-law. I was hoping we could have a really good relationship. I didn't want to start out with you feeling like you had to be walking on eggshells around me.
Now that you put it that way, I guess I can kind of see your perspective.
I didn't want you to be phony with me all the time. I hate that kind of relationship. Cutting a big check like that would make me look like I thought I was so important or something. I just didn't want to make you uncomfortable. It's not who I am. That's why I decided to hide it from you. But it didn't mean that I didn't want to help out. Actually, the guy who runs this venue and I went to school together. We've known each other for a really long time. When I explained the situation to him, he was more than happy to help me.
Now that you mention it, he did say something about how we were the lucky customers. He said we hit on some special discount by being the 10,000th customer or something like that. It all makes sense now. I thought a $30,000 discount sounded too good to be true.
Oh, is that how he fooled you guys? He told me he would take care of everything. Sounds like he did a great job.
Oh my god. But even with all that money, we somehow went over budget.
I was honestly shocked when Carla first told me that. I mean, I had already paid $30,000 up front. It was unbelievable to me that you would somehow burn through all of that. But once I got here and saw how beautiful everything was, it all made sense to me. You really spared no expense. The decorations are all gorgeous. And you invited so many people. No wonder you went over budget. Now I finally understand how you were able to spend so much money on your wedding.
I mean, we only get married once, right? We wanted to do it right. What's wrong with that? Can't you understand that we wanted to have the best wedding we possibly could? I still can't believe that you had actually already paid $30,000 up front for us.
And now you're kicking out your own father-in-law after he did all that for you. What a sad story this all turned out to be.
Well, it didn't have to be that way. I didn't know anything about what you had done. What was I supposed to do? You left me with no choice.
Do you really think that excuse is going to be good enough for me? After all the terrible things you said to me. Remember how you insulted me for being a poor single father? Because I sure do. Oh, and what was that about how you wanted to cut off all contact with me? Remember that? I can't imagine why you would ever think that way or say those kinds of things to someone.
Well, you see, if I had only known...
Anyway, I'll give you exactly what you asked. I'll be going home now, so you can have it your way. But in exchange, I'll be getting back that $30,000 that I paid up front. Oh, and I'll be canceling the check that I wrote for you guys too. I don't have any money for anybody who wants to kick me out of their wedding.
How could you do this to us? So, are you saying we're starting out our marriage already $30,000 in debt? How are we ever supposed to pay you that back?
You don't need to worry about it right now. Just enjoy your wedding day. We can talk about how you're going to pay me back later.
Dad, please! You have to come back right away. I don't want you to miss my wedding. We really want you to be here.
There's absolutely no way I'm going back there. Rodney told me he didn't want me anywhere near his wedding. What do you expect me to do? Who in their right mind would want to go back to a wedding that they've been kicked out of?
Rodney told me everything. I'm sorry about everything he said to you. I had no idea that you had already paid $30,000 up front. I promise I'll make Rodney apologize to you. We'll make it up to you. Just give us a chance. So please come back to the wedding. Won't you do that for me? You don't have to be so hard on us. You're not really going to make us pay that money back, are you?
You still don't get it, do you, Carla? You still haven't figured out the thing that's making me the most angry about all of this.
What do you mean?
What do I care whether or not Rodney apologizes to me? The thing that's making me the angriest about all this is that my only daughter would do this to me.
What? You're angry at me? But I'm your only daughter.
He told me that you were sitting there right next to him when he told me to get out. He said you wanted me gone too. He told me everything. Don't try to deny it.
Well, I didn't really mean it.
For so many years, I've lived my whole life thinking of nothing but you. I did everything for you. I tried to make sure that you never felt like your life was hard because you had a single father. You should know better than anybody how hard I've worked to give you the life that you have. And this is how you repay me? How dare you tell me that you're embarrassed by me or ashamed of me or whatever it was that you said? I made sure you got to go to that private high school you wanted to go to. And you got to go to the college of your choice. I always made sure that you were able to do anything that you wanted to do. Do you know how expensive it was to pay for you to live in New York City when you were going to school? When you first moved there to go to college, you were so thankful to me for everything I've done. What happened to that, Carla? You told me you were so grateful to me for working so hard to support you all those years. Don't you remember that letter that you wrote me? That's the whole reason that I didn't want to give you this money for your wedding directly. I didn't want you to feel like you owed me anything anymore. I was always just doing it for you.
Dad, I had no idea.
But now I know that Carla is gone. You're nothing like her. You don't deserve my $30,000 to pay for your wedding.
Dad.
I'm not trying to tell you that you have to be grateful to me just because I'm your father. I'm not so full of myself that I would think that. But I still can't stand this attitude that you have that you think that you don't need to be thankful for everything that I've done for you. Who would want to go to their daughter's wedding when she treats her father like that? You act like you've made it this far in life all on your own. Don't make me laugh. You know exactly how hard I worked to give you the best life you could ever have. You're such an ungrateful daughter now.
Dad, I'm so sorry. Now I realize how wrong I was. You have to believe me. You're right. I know exactly how hard you worked for me. And you were always so nice to me when I was growing up. You were a great dad. I'm so sorry I said that I was embarrassed by you. I don't know what I was thinking.
Just think about how I spent $30,000 up front just because I wanted to. I was never expecting anything in return. Maybe it is wrong for me to ask you to return it. That would be very immature of me. I guess maybe it's better to think of it as like one final child support payment.
What do you mean by that?
You don't have to pay me back that $30,000. In return, I don't want you to ever come near me again. But I will be canceling that check that I wrote for your guy's wedding present. So don't try to cash it.
What? Hold on a minute. Are you serious? Are you really cutting off all contact with us?
Yes, of course I am. Why would I ever want to deal with either one of you ever again? Okay, well, I guess I'll be going now.
Dad, please don't leave. I'm begging you. I know I was wrong. I know I hurt you. But I can't stand the thought of losing you.
Carla, I've already made up my mind. I don't want to be around people who don't respect me.
I do respect you, Dad. I was just caught up in the moment and stressed about the wedding. I said things I didn't mean.
You seemed pretty sincere at the time. You and Rodney both.
I know, and I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I let the pressure get to me, and I took it out on you. That's not fair and it's not right.
I appreciate the apology, but it doesn't change what happened. I can't just forget the things you both said.
I understand. But please let us pay you back the $30,000. It's the least we can do to try and make things right. I don't want to owe you anything without trying to make amends.
It's not about the money, Carla. It's about the principle. You and Rodney showed me where I stand in your lives.
We were wrong. I was wrong. But if we can pay you back, maybe it will help me ease the guilt. I can't move on knowing I've hurt you this much without trying to fix it.
You really want to pay me back?
Yes, I do. I need to. For my own peace of mind. And to show you that I'm truly sorry.
Fine. If it will help you feel better, you can pay me back. But it's going to take a long time to mend this relationship. Money won't fix everything.
I know, Dad. But it's a start. And I promise I'll do whatever it takes to rebuild our relationship. I don't want to lose you.
I'm not going to make it easy for you. It's going to take a lot more than money to earn back my trust.
I understand. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes. I love you, Dad. I don't want to lose you over this.
We'll see. Actions speak louder than words, Carla. Prove to me that you've changed.
I will. I promise. I'm so sorry for everything. Thank you for giving me a chance.
Don't thank me yet. You've got a lot of work to do.
I know. And I'll do it. Whatever it takes.
All right. We'll talk more about this later. For now, focus on your wedding. But remember, I'm holding you to your word.
I won't let you down, Dad. I promise. Thank you.
We'll see. Take care, Carla. And good luck with the rest of your day.
Thanks, Dad. I'll talk to you soon. I can't believe that you would really take all that from us. Please give us back that $35,000.
First of all, you need to watch your tone with me. I told Carla that you guys didn't have to pay back the $30,000, so what are you talking about? She's the one who said she couldn't live with it. If you've got a problem with her paying me all that money, you need to talk to her about it.
She did that on her own without asking me anything. I never wanted her to do that. I told her not to do that, but she wouldn't listen. I can't even believe that you would try to take back that $5,000 present you gave us. She told me she was way too ashamed to keep any of it. Do you know how much debt she had to go into to pay you that money back? Do you even care?
You need to cool your jets. You guys are newlyweds. This should be the happiest time of your lives. And you don't even have a mean old father-in-law that you have to deal with. I'm out of your life forever. Why can't you just try to get along with your new wife?
Wait, please don't cut us off forever. Carla paid you back all the money. You don't have to do that anymore.
Excuse me?
We need you in our lives. My parents are threatening to break off contact with us too. We won't have anybody left. I don't know if we can make it if we're all alone like that. We won't have any family left.
What happened? Why are your parents upset with you?
My parents asked me why you got up and left before the ceremony started. So I told them everything. I thought that they would understand. I told them I thought your gift was way too cheap, so I sent you home.
What? You just went right ahead and told them that? What did you think was going to happen?
They're more angry at me than they've ever been in my life. I didn't realize I had done anything wrong. They said they regretted ever spending any money on our wedding at all. They took back that $10,000 check that they gave us for a wedding present, too. Then they told me that the money that they spent on the wedding was the last thing they'd ever give me. They said they never want to see me again. But I think they might forgive me if you would only forgive me too. Please, I don't want to lose my parents.
It sounds like your parents are good people.
So now you understand why I don't want you to cut us off. I know we can still have a good relationship. I promise I'll stop being so selfish. Please just give me a chance. I promise I can be a good son-in-law.
Why do you think I care if your parents cut you off? What has that got to do with me? You're the one who started all this. You're the one who first said you never wanted to see me again. I'm just giving you what you wanted. Do you really think there's any way I could forgive you after all the terrible things you said to me? Please. Well, I hope you and Carla have a lovely life together. Sounds like you only have each other to rely on now. So I hope you think about what you've done. Best of luck to you living out the rest of your life with no other family.
Hey, Elton, it's Frank. Do you have a minute to talk?
Hi, Frank. Sure, I have some time. What's up?
First, I just want to say how sorry I am about what happened at the wedding. Rodney told me everything, and I feel terrible about the way he and Carla treated you.
Thanks, Frank. I appreciate that. It's been a tough few days.
I can imagine. I don't know what got into Rodney. I raised him better than that. Or at least I thought I did.
It's hard to understand why they acted that way. I was just trying to do something nice for them, but it seems like it backfired.
I agree. My wife and I have been talking a lot about this, and we think we might be partly to blame. We spoiled Rodney growing up, always giving him whatever he wanted. I guess we never taught him the value of money and respect.
That's a tough realization to come to. But it's not all on you. They're adults now and should know better.
I know, but it doesn't make it any easier. Seeing how Rodney acted and the things he said to you, it just breaks my heart. And now, knowing that Carla was influenced by him, it makes me feel even worse.
I'm really sorry to hear that. It's clear they have a lot of growing up to do.
Yes, they do. Rodney was always the kind of kid who thought he was entitled to everything. We thought we were doing the right thing by giving him a comfortable life, but now I see that we might have done more harm than good.
It's tough as a parent. You want to give your kids the best, but sometimes it can lead to unintended consequences.
Exactly. We never imagined it would come to this. We always thought we were preparing him for a successful future, but now I see that we might have been shielding him from reality too much.
It's a fine line to walk. I've had my own struggles raising Carla as a single father. I tried to give her everything I could, but I also tried to teach her the value of hard work and respect.
And you did a great job, Elton. Carla's a wonderful woman. I think Rodney must have influenced her to turn on you like that. It's not who she really is.
I hope so. She's always been a good kid, but seeing her act like that really hurt. I never thought she would treat me that way.
I know. We've talked to Rodney about his behavior, and he's starting to realize how wrong he was. He's stubborn, but we're trying to get through to him.
I hope he listens. They both need to understand the impact of their actions.
We're working on it. My wife and I feel so guilty about how Rodney turned out. We're questioning everything we did as parents. It's a tough pill to swallow.
Don't be too hard on yourselves. You did what you thought was best at the time. Every parent makes mistakes.
Thanks, Elton. That means a lot. We just want to make things right. We're going to sit down with Rodney and Carla and have a serious talk about respect and responsibility.
That sounds like a good idea. Maybe they need to hear it from you. Maybe it will help them see things more clearly.
I hope so. We've already taken some steps. We took back the $10,000 check we gave them as a wedding present. We told them they need to learn to stand on their own 2 feet.
That's a strong move. It might be the wake-up call they need.
I hope it is. We're also going to set some boundaries and make sure they understand that actions have consequences. They need to learn that they can't just take advantage of people.
I agree. It's a hard lesson, but it's necessary. They need to understand the importance of treating people with respect and gratitude.
Absolutely. I'm also going to talk to Carla. I want her to know that we don't condone Rodney's behavior and that we're here to support her if she needs it.
That's kind of you, Frank. She could use some support right now. This whole situation has been really hard on her.
We care about her, and we want to help in any way we can. We've always considered her part of the family, and we want to make sure she knows that.
She needs to hear that. It's been a tough transition for her, and knowing she has your support will mean a lot.
We'll do whatever it takes to make things right. We've also decided to stop bailing Rodney out of his financial problems. He needs to learn to manage his money and take responsibility for his actions.
That's a good step. Sometimes tough love is necessary to help them grow.
It's not easy, but it's what he needs. We've enabled him for too long. It's time for him to face the real world.
It's a tough transition, but it's for the best. They'll be better off in the long run if they learn these lessons now.
I agree. We just want them to be happy and successful. But they need to understand that it takes hard work and respect to get there.
Exactly. And they need to know that relationships are built on trust and mutual respect. They can't treat people the way they did and expect everything to be okay.
You're right. We're going to work on rebuilding that trust with both of them. It's going to take time, but we're committed to making it happen.
I hope it works out. I want them to have a happy life together, but they need to understand the importance of treating people right.
We'll make sure they do. And I want you to know that we're here for you too, Elton. You've been through a lot, and we appreciate everything you've done for Carla and Rodney.
Thanks, Frank. That means a lot. It's been a tough road, but I'm hopeful that things can get better.
They will. We'll make sure of it. And if there's anything we can do to help, please let us know. We're in this together.
I appreciate that. Let's keep working together to help them grow and become better people.
Absolutely. We'll stay in touch and keep you updated on how things are going.
Sounds good. Thanks again, Frank. It's good to know we're on the same page.
We are. Take care, Elton. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out.
Thanks, Frank. I'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Hi, Dad. Do you have a few minutes to talk? I really need to tell you something.
Hi, Carla. Of course. I always have time for you. What's going on?
I don't even know where to start. I'm really sorry about everything that happened with the wedding. I was so wrong.
It's okay, Carla. I've been thinking about it a lot too. I'm just glad you're reaching out. What's on your mind?
I'm leaving Rodney.
Oh, Carla, I'm so sorry to hear that. What happened?
He's been blaming me for everything that happened. He says it's all my fault that things went wrong with the wedding, and he's been so abusive towards me since then.
Oh no, Carla. I had no idea. Are you okay?
Not really. It's been really hard. I've tried to make things work, but he just keeps getting worse. I can't do it anymore.
I'm so sorry you've had to go through that. You deserve so much better.
I know. I thought things would get better after the wedding, but they didn't. He's been so angry and controlling.
That's terrible. No one should have to live like that. I'm proud of you for having the courage to leave.
Thanks, Dad. It's been a really tough decision, but I know it's the right one. I can't keep living like this.
Have you found somewhere safe to stay?
Yes, I'm staying with Ashley for now. She's been a great support.
I'm glad you have someone to lean on. You can always come home too, you know that.
Thanks, Dad. I might take you up on that offer once I figure things out a bit more.
You're always welcome here, Carla. Don't ever forget that.
I won't. I've missed you so much. I've been so ashamed of how I treated you. I let Rodney manipulate me and I turned against you.
It's in the past now. What matters is that you're safe and taking steps to improve your life.
I know, but I still feel so guilty. I let him convince me that you didn't care about me, that you were selfish.
He was wrong. I've always cared about you, Carla. Sometimes it's hard to see things clearly when you're in a difficult situation.
It really was. He kept saying that you should have given us more money, that you didn't care about my happiness.
I'm sorry he made you feel that way. I tried to do what I thought was best, even if it wasn't what you wanted at the time.
I see that now. I wish I had realized it sooner. He was just using me to get what he wanted.
It's not your fault. People like that can be very manipulative. The important thing is that you're seeing the truth now.
It's been hard to accept, but I'm starting to see things more clearly. He's not the person I thought he was.
It's a painful realization, but it's also a step towards healing. You're stronger than you think, Carla.
Thanks, Dad. I hope so. It's going to be a long road, but I'm ready to start over.
You're not alone. You have people who love you and want to support you. Don't hesitate to lean on us.
I won't. I'm just so scared about what comes next. He's been threatening me, saying I'll regret leaving him.
That's unacceptable. Have you thought about contacting the authorities or getting a restraining order?
I have, but I'm scared. I don't know what he's capable of.
It's important to protect yourself. The police can help you, and there are organizations that offer support for situations like this.
I know. Ashley's been helping me look into it. I think I need to take that step.
Good. Your safety is the most important thing right now. Don't let him intimidate you.
I won't. I'm done being scared of him. I just need to be strong.
You are strong, Carla. You've already taken a huge step by deciding to leave. Keep moving forward.
Thanks, Dad. Your support means everything to me.
I'll always be here for you, no matter what. We'll get through this together.
I am so grateful for that. I'm sorry for all the hurtful things I said. You didn't deserve any of it.
I appreciate your apology, but let's focus on the future. What matters is that you're safe and making positive changes.
You're right. I need to look forward, not back. I just wish things had been different.
We can't change the past, but we can learn from it and make better choices going forward.
That's true. I'm going to start fresh and build a better life for myself.
And you'll have all the support you need. You're not alone in this.
Thanks, Dad. I'm going to take things one step at a time.
That's the best way to handle it. Focus on each day and keep moving forward.
I will. I'm determined to get through this and come out stronger.
I have no doubt you will. You've always been resilient.
I guess I forgot that for a while. But I'm ready to find myself again.
You never lost yourself, Carla. You just got a little sidetracked. Now you're back on the right path.
I hope so. It's going to be a tough journey, but I'm ready for it.
You have the strength to get through this. And you have people who love you and want to help.
I know. And that makes all the difference. Thank you for believing in me, Dad.
Always. You're my daughter, and I'll always be here for you.
I love you, Dad. I am so sorry for everything.
I love you too, Carla. We're going to get through this together. Just keep moving forward and remember that you're not alone.
I will. Thanks for everything, Dad. I'll keep you updated on how things are going.
Please do. I'm here for you, no matter what.
I know. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks again.
Take care, Carla. We'll get through this together. Stay strong.
I will. Bye for now.
Bye, Carla. Hey, Frank. Do you have a few minutes to talk? Something important has come up.
Hi, Elton. Sure, I've got some time. What's going on?
It's about Carla and Rodney. I wanted to let you know that Carla has left Rodney. She told me he's been abusive towards her.
What? I'm shocked to hear that. Rodney told us a completely different story. He said Carla was the one being abusive towards him.
I know this is a lot to take in, but Carla has been very clear about what she's been experiencing. She has evidence of Rodney's behavior through text messages and other means.
This is really surprising. Rodney made it seem like he was the victim. He said Carla was out of control and he didn't know what to do.
I understand how confusing this must be. That's why I'm suggesting that we meet up. Carla and I can show you the evidence and explain the real story in person.
I think that's a good idea. I need to understand what's really going on here. Rodney's version of events was so different.
I'm glad you're open to meeting. It's important to get the full picture. Carla has been through a lot, and she deserves to have her side of the story heard.
Absolutely. I want to make sure I have all the facts. When would be a good time for us to meet?
How about this weekend? Carla and I are free on Saturday afternoon. Does that work for you?
Saturday afternoon should be fine. I'll check with my wife, but I'm sure we can make it work. Where should we meet?
We can meet at my place. It will be a comfortable setting for Carla to share what she's been going through.
That sounds good. I'm really sorry to hear that things have gotten so bad. I had no idea.
It's been tough for Carla. She's been dealing with a lot, and I'm just glad she finally felt safe enough to leave and reach out for help.
I feel terrible. We never suspected Rodney could behave like this. We thought everything was fine, especially after the wedding.
It's hard to see these things coming sometimes. People can be very good at hiding their true nature. But the important thing now is to support Carla and make sure she's safe.
Absolutely. I'm really sorry that this has happened. We'll do whatever we can to help and support her.
Thank you, Frank. That means a lot. Carla needs all the support she can get right now.
We'll be there for her. I'm just so shocked. I always thought Rodney was a good kid. I don't know where this behavior came from.
It's difficult to understand. Sometimes people change or they have sides to them that we don't see until it's too late. But we have to deal with the reality of the situation.
You're right. I just hope we can help Carla heal from all this.
We will. With the right support, she'll get through this. And having her family understand and stand by her will make a big difference.
We'll do everything we can. I'll let my wife know about the meeting, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Sounds good. Thanks again, Frank. It's important for Carla to know she's not alone in this.
She's not. We're here for her. I'll see you on Saturday.
See you then. Take care, Frank.
You too, Elton. Bye for now.
Bye. Hey, Elton. I hope you're happy. You've ruined my life. Are you satisfied now? Rodney, what are you talking about? You know damn well what I'm talking about. Carla is leaving me, my parents have cut me off, and it's all your fault. My fault? Rodney, you need to take a look in the mirror. This is because of your own actions. If you had just paid for the wedding like a decent father, none of this would have happened. This has nothing to do with me not paying for the wedding. It's about how you treated Carla and everyone around you. Bullcrap. You set the tone for everything. You made Carla doubt me. You made her turn against me. No, Rodney. Your behavior made Carla see who you really are. You can't blame me for your actions. You're just saying that because you want to look like the good guy. You're the one who refused to help us. You're the one who made everything difficult. I tried to help you in other ways. I paid $30,000 up front for the wedding expenses, and you and Carla still acted like spoiled children. That's because you didn't tell us. You wanted us to fail. You wanted to be the hero in the end. That's not true. I wanted to help you without making you feel like you owed me. But clearly you didn't appreciate anything. You just didn't want to be embarrassed. You didn't want people to know how little you cared. I care deeply about Carla. That's why I supported her decision to leave you. You've been abusive and controlling, Rodney. That's not true. Carla is lying. She's the one who's been out of control. She's the one who's been abusive. I've seen the evidence, Rodney. The text messages, the threats. You can't lie your way out of this. Evidence? What evidence? Carla's making all of this up. She's trying to make me look bad. The truth is out there, Rodney. You've shown your true colors, and now you're facing the consequences. Consequences? You mean my life falling apart because you poisoned Carla's mind against me? Your life is falling apart because of your actions, Rodney. You can't blame anyone else for that. My parents have cut me off because of you. They believe all the lies you and Carla have been spreading. Your parents cut you off because they finally saw what you've become. They see the truth now. You don't know anything. You're just an old man who doesn't understand how the real world works. I understand perfectly well. I've seen people like you before. Entitled, abusive, unwilling to take responsibility for their actions. You think you're so high and mighty. You're just a coward who couldn't even support his own daughter. I supported Carla in every way that mattered. I tried to protect her from you. You call this protection? Ruining my life, taking everything away from me? You did that to yourself, Rodney. You need to face the reality of your actions. Face reality? The reality is that you've turned everyone against me. You've destroyed my reputation. You destroyed your own reputation with your behavior. You need to stop blaming others and start taking responsibility. Responsibility? For what? Trying to give Carla the best wedding, the best life? You're the one who failed as a father. I did everything I could for Carla. You failed as a husband. You failed to treat her with the respect and love she deserves. You have no idea what it's like to be in my shoes. You just sit there judging everyone. I judge you because you've shown no remorse, no willingness to change. You're only angry because you've been caught. I'm angry because my life is falling apart and it's all your fault. Your life is falling apart because of your own actions, Rodney. You need to own that. I don't need to own anything. This is all on you and Carla. You both betrayed me. You betrayed yourself. You betrayed Carla. You need to accept that if you ever want to move forward. Move forward? How can I move forward when I've lost everything? By facing the truth, taking responsibility, and working on becoming a better person. Don't give me that self-righteous crap. You just want to see me suffer. I don't want to see you suffer, Rodney. I want to see you change. I want to see you take responsibility and grow from this. Grow from this? You've got to be kidding me. You're just happy to see me down. I'm not happy to see anyone suffer. But I won't lie to make you feel better about what you've done. You think you're so wise. You think you know everything. I know that actions have consequences. And you're seeing the consequences of yours. Consequences? This is punishment. You're punishing me for not meeting your expectations. This isn't about my expectations. This is about how you treated Carla and others. You need to understand that. I understand perfectly. You're just out to get me. That's not true, and deep down you know it. But until you're willing to admit your own faults, nothing will change. Admit my faults? You want me to grovel, is that it? No, I want you to reflect and realize where you went wrong. That's the only way to move forward. You're just enjoying this, aren't you? Seeing me in pain. I take no pleasure in this, Rodney. But I won't sugarcoat the truth for you. You think you're so noble. But you're just as much to blame for this mess as anyone else. Believe what you want, Rodney. But until you face the truth, you'll never grow. I don't need your lectures. I need my life back. Then start by taking responsibility. That's the first step to rebuilding your life. Responsibility. Right. Like you've ever taken responsibility for anything. I've made my mistakes and I've owned them. That's what being an adult means. Save it. I don't need your life lessons. Then what do you need, Rodney? What do you want from me? I want you to admit that you're the reason my life is falling apart. I won't lie to make you feel better. Your life is falling apart because of your actions, not mine. You're unbelievable. You just can't admit your own part in this, can you? I've done everything I could to support Carla and protect her. That's my role as her father. Protect her? By turning her against me? By helping her see the truth and giving her the strength to leave an abusive relationship. Abusive? That's a lie and you know it. It's the truth and you need to face it. I'll never admit to something I didn't do. Then you'll continue to live in denial, and nothing will change for you. You think you're so wise, but you're just as blind as anyone else. I see clearly, Rodney, and I see a young man who needs to grow up and take responsibility for his actions. Save your lectures for someone who cares. I'm done with this conversation. I hope one day you'll see the truth, Rodney. Until then, take care of yourself. Don't pretend you care. Goodbye, Elton. Goodbye, Rodney. I hope you find the strength to change. Hey everyone, it's Elton here. I wanted to share an update on what's been happening since everything went down. After Carla left Rodney, she moved in with Ashley for a while. It wasn't easy, but she's been getting stronger every day. She started seeing a therapist and is working on healing from the trauma she went through. Carla has also gone back to school to finish her degree. She's been doing really well and is determined to build a better future for herself. I couldn't be more proud of her. As for me, I've been focusing on being there for Carla and rebuilding our relationship. It's been wonderful having her back in my life, and we've grown closer than ever. Ashley has been an amazing friend to Carla. She's been so supportive and has really helped Carla through some tough times. It's good to know that Carla has such a strong support system. Now, about Rodney. His life has taken a turn for the worse. After Carla left, his parents cut him off completely. They were devastated by his actions and couldn't support his behavior any longer. Without his parents' financial support, Rodney has been struggling. He lost his job and has been having a hard time finding steady work. His abusive behavior has left him isolated, and he's burned many bridges. It's a sad situation, but it's the direct result of his actions. He's had to face the consequences of how he treated Carla and everyone around him. Frank and his wife have been very supportive of Carla. They've stayed in touch and have even offered to help her out financially if she needs it. They're wonderful people and have been a great source of support. Life has a way of teaching us lessons, sometimes the hard way. Rodney's situation is unfortunate, but it's the result of his choices. Meanwhile, Carla is thriving, surrounded by people who love and support her. I'm grateful for the way things have turned out for Carla. She's shown incredible strength and resilience. We've all learned a lot from this experience, and we're moving forward with hope and positivity. Thank you for following our story. It's been a tough journey, but we're all stronger for it. Take care, everyone.